We here at DDS are always looking for new ways to explore Chicago. Whether you're lucky enough to have a car, a bicycle, or even if you have to rely on your own 2 feet, we want to encourage you to get off campus and into the city in which you live to discover all that it has to offer. Well, today, we'll be hanging out with a group that's as excited about exploring Chicago as we are, though it may not be quite the downtown excursion you had in mind. Woo! That's right, UIC. We're going streaking. CityStreaking is a bi-weekly game held in Chicago and other U.S. cities that sends you and your team out into the urban jungle to complete a series of challenges.
We create fun, and so what we do is we go to an area that we like and we decide what would be fun. What would be fun to do in this area, and then what would be fun to do with your friends to kind of learn a little bit about the area, then also do some goofy stuff.
Now, it's basically a scavenger hunt, but instead of collecting items, you'll be using your camera or phone to take pictures of the various challenges you complete. The first one to complete all the challenges and show up at the finishing point is declared the winner.
We want 100 teams every single week to be participating, well, every 2 weeks for every event. So that's about 300 to 400 people, and we're trying to spread the word any way possible. Let's go streaking.
Can I go streaking?
Me and my business partner started CityStreak about 3 months ago, and I have been in charge of launching it here in Chicago. What we did was we put down on a sheet of paper all the things that we were passionate about. Passionate about people having fun with their friends. We're passionate about people getting out in the city and doing things. So there's only really one option for that, and that's CityStreak. CityStreak is a short urban adventure that we put on every 2 weeks. It's very similar to a scavenger hunt, which we send teams of 2 to 4 people to do all sorts of crazy stuff around the city. And whether it's the first team to finish or the best team to finish, you know, they usually win a cash prize or some series of prizes greater than $300.
Basically what we do is we choose a location that we think would be a good spot to have an event like this. So we like for there to be people around, especially on a Saturday afternoon. One of the main goals is to have our participants interact with random strangers and get them involved in the game. We try to make it unique to the area, and we do that by highlighting certain locations that are different or well known in that specific neighborhood.
Chicago is such an amazing city because of its neighborhoods, but one of the biggest problems with its neighborhoods is that people don't like to live there. So if you live in Wrigleyville or if you live in Wicker Park, you kind of stay in your own zone. And so what we do is we rotate different neighborhoods, and it draws people to a place in the city that they might not normally hang out.
It's an excuse to do something that you wouldn't normally do, and it's also a way to experience a city that's different.
Now, anyone can sign up using CityStreak's website or by joining forces with a team that's already signed up to participate. And at just $5 a person, it's one of the cheapest ways to get a day out in the town and experience Chicago in a way that you never had before.
It's a fun game, and a lot of people are going to enjoy it.
So we're here at the Bain in Millennium Park, just waiting for our streak sheet so we can get started with the CityStreak. It should be interesting. All right, I got it. Okay, Chicago CityStreak from Millennium Park. Clue number 1. If you root for the black and white on the south side, then head to the Art Institute. And other directions will be given once we get there. It's hot out. I wish it was a real streak. I'd lose my pants. You think we need to be at street level?
Probably. We're on a fast pace, clearly.
Come on, team effort. Yes.
There you go, man. Fill it out. White Sox Trivia. Good luck.
All right, thank you. Okay. Are you guys White Sox fans? It's Wrigley Tower. Let's just go to Wrigley Tower. So Wrigley Tower is
Bunch of idiots. We didn't know
river this way?
code. Yeah, that way.
Yeah, we're terrible Chicagoans, obviously. We're 10 teams behind.
Go this way.
Rigleytower. There's an extra letter.
It's gonna get past through the first clue.
All right, so we went to the wrong place. We went to Wrigley Tower, which is many blocks north. We were looking for Wrigley Square, which is at Millennium Park. So we're now going back to where we started. I'm pretty sure at this point we're falling behind, so we got to make up some time. I think we're back.
Sucks. Go ahead and head inside, guys. All right, you made it. Awesome. Didn't get one? Not one?
That was needed. Now I'm just together. All right, so there's a list of embarrassing things on this list that we have to do with strangers and capture photos and video of it. So
here's a video, a slow motion dramatic fight scene.
very nice.
Yeah.
We're doing this with like a family of, I think they're tourists. They're in from India actually. It's an Indian family. And they didn't actually speak English that well, so we had to really
Pantomime it out.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive. So
A tiger, a ballerina, and an upside down turtle.
this is us at the at Willis Tower.
Okay.
The globe right there. Oh, here's the mummy one where we wrapped ourselves in toilet paper. Got a stranger to do it. And then
Get the toilet paper.
at Walgreens.
Oh, nice.
And then we Karen ran down Michigan Avenue for 30 seconds. That was pretty awesome.
It's definitely worth $5. Yeah. Good luck.
You want to go streaking?
Do you want to go streaking? Do you want to go streaking? Do you want to go streaking?
Do you want to go streaking? Do you want to go streaking? Do you want to go streaking? All right, Bobby, let's go streaking!
I think it's a great way to kind of learn your city. I mean, for people who aren't really from this area, it's a good way to kind of experience it. I love that CityStreak picks a new neighborhood every new race that they have.
Okay, first place with a prize of $300 at 37 points, just squeezing past the 36 points, is Team Face Paint. Give a round of applause!
So you guys won the CityStreak. What was your strategy?
Say hi to strangers because most of it was interacting with them, so we had to jump out there and ask them to help us out.
What was the hardest clue to get, or the most embarrassing, I guess?
Trying to get the people to crab walk, and they actually did it they were pretty nice about it, and they did it pretty quick. But it was kind of hard to find people. And when you go up to people with X's on your face, they look like you're crazy. Some people didn't even want to talk to us.
Yeah, they just keep walking.
So, yeah.
And you guys think you'll do this again?
More than likely. Yeah.
Now that we won,
Yeah,
we
why
should.
not? Celebrate.
$300 is pretty sweet.
Pay for the next 30 of them.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's super. Well, don't tell them that. It's relatively inexpensive to do, so it's worth it.
At the end of the day, regardless of whether or not you walk away with the prize money, the experience is yours to keep. So grab a group of friends, leave your inhibitions at the door, and head downtown for the next CityStreak.
Left my ID at home.